I'm the golden son while playing the GBA game. Brain off the scale, they thinking he mean weight gain. No surge, electrify the mind. I'm in charge of the buzz, get your power stripped. I'm my own plug, you the socket. Lent more punchlines, the trash in your pocket. That's you to stop it. More than rap, this composite, you got up, I rock it. See the variation? It don't matter, black or white, bring the drama, Perry Mason. I'm adjacent to the destined, counting all my blessings while they selling their soul. No, you gotta be desperate like them housewives. Hear the real with my mouth wide, paths going north, but they still hear the south side in me. These rappers are actors who giving out Emmys. Find me a Denny's looking proud of their penny without an Oscar. I'ma lay it proper. Father, this sound ironic, didn't have a papa for most of my life. Foster home to home. Don't let me start. Comment tell me about real love. It starts in the heart, not the pants. Born without a chance. Probably met destiny plenty times and noticed when she glanced at me. When you dance with me, who would've known these dreamers become fans of me? Put up your hands for me. Touch the sky, the model we grew up with. Bumping that old Wayne, about to see if this truck fit in my garage. I'm kidding, no car, but I got drive. Even if I retire, never be top 5. I survived the rugged terrain. Determination in my brain, God help me find joy through the pain, gain clarity that I share to the masses. Same kid, they dreaming in classes. Future look disastrous. Time for the heroes and less fastest. Clean air, less gases. But y'all know what I'm trying to convey. Chase streams, play games, watch a few anime. Found a path to be great, not a moment to waste. Mama check it, don't worry, I'm straight. We gon' take it to the top of the globe. Spread love, realest quote that I wrote. You know, sky's the limit. All my life I was sober. We surpassing that with each episode. Behold, a new episode. New day, a new episode. A new day, a new day, a new episode. A new day, a new episode. A new day, a new. Go ahead, let them throw that shade. You gotta wait to see the picture. Old Kodak days, don't go that way. They songs all filler, and it shows not at the museum. Fans never been stellar. Pendilla, so it's a route set score. I ain't trying to be known by a number like the kids next door. My lord, they want us in cages or the seats, cause we fresh to death. Cash is short, baby, we cool. Me, I'm nothing but a kid from the boondocks, writing living color. Different world in my boombox, chilling in my afternoon socks with a cute thing. Excuse them, it's called, they didn't notice you rang. Sharp tongue from the heavens, we thinking outside of the box. They call him Stoop Kid, never lead his steps. No one knows of his woes, cause he keeps to himself in seclusion. But me, I had to find out his story, so I sat by his stoop. He said his name's Corey. Told me how he used to be in love with a dame, but she left about as fast as she came. Said the sky's never been the same. Air's less fresh, chemtrails blanket the sky, and we compressed to a perfect world that we created within the mind. We blind to the truth as the days unwind. He finds happiness and watch the time go by. He asked, do you know why? Cause at least I'll know when we die. Society's engulfed in trends, and it's hard to find friends when your vision ain't the same through the lens. A cleanse what we need, but our pride won't accept it. Love's like a precious baby girl, and I'm wishing that we kept it. Neglected all our principles, kids laughing at me every day. How conventional, all one-dimensional. I wish I was invincible, I would just fly away. Aim for the sun, hope to land in a higher place. That's my escape from reality. Life is a dream, but it seems we've been sleeping in ravines. For now, I'ma chill with the ranting. Sit up on my stoop while the kids keep chanting. Stoop kids afraid to leave the stoop, the stoop, stoop kids afraid to leave it, the stoop, stoop kids afraid to leave the stoop, the stoop, stoop kids afraid to leave it, the stoop, stoop kids afraid to leave the stoop, the stoop, stoop kids afraid to leave it, stoop, stoop kids afraid to leave it, stoop, the stoop, stoop kids afraid to leave it, stoop. A tear rolls down his cheek. He asks, how did life become bleak? We used to seek joy, now we lost in translation of the language called money. I pity our generation. I told him I agree, but you looking at the downside. It's a bigger world outside the walls you hide, and I can guide you to a new state of mind if you let me. But hearts can't receive what the soul isn't ready for. Look, life is a metaphor, it's up to you to find a meaning. You can't stand for something if you steadily leaning on pillars of self-loathing. Imagine what you're missing in addition to beautiful life that you ain't even living. Places that you never been, people that you'll never meet. Happiness if you're willing to seek beyond the stoop of your seclusion, but really just a barrier to block away the image of a place much scarier. Called reality. Well, he stopped me mid-sentence, took a step down like a sinner doing repentance. Said he wanna take a chance, thanks for the referral. Safe to say this boy's gonna finally leave the world. So stoop kids gonna leave it, stoop kids.
Are you ready?
Word to wise, grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple light.
Before we get started, it only takes 2 clicks to become one of Earth's mightiest subscribers. Click.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? What's poppin', y'all? What's poppin'? Ooh, buddy boy. Oh my God. Woo. I gotta admit, y'all. I've never been a big fan of that expression that Christmas comes more than once a year, but I gotta admit, man, this is definitely Christmas in July, baby. This is Christmas in July. What is going on, everybody, man? I want to welcome y'all to a special edition. We don't normally do the Blerd Cave on Sundays. We are doing a special edition because of San Diego Comic-Con and the goodliness the goodliness of Kevin Feige, all the good people at Marvel Studios, tightening us up with new information. And I told y'all, I think I said this about maybe 3, maybe 4 Blerd Caves ago. I told y'all, I was like, look, Kevin Feige already said, when we come to Comic-Con this year, it's on. It's going to be on and popping. And guess what? He delivered. Oh, man, let's go. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to go through everything. We're going to go through it all. We're going to go through it all, baby. We're going to go through it all. We're going to hit every note. Every note, no matter how small. So we're not going to be talking about any of the comic stuff. The comic stuff, I'm not going to get any of that. We are not going to jump into any of that just yet. I do want to go ahead and say real quick, we are, before we jump into everything, I do want to let y'all know, because, you know, we got to pay bills around here. Got to pay these bills. I talked about it yesterday. We are running the sale until the end of July. Make sure you go and grab yourself some Blerd Without Fear merch right now, because right now it is 25% off if you use the promo code BWF Summer at teespring.com/stores/Blerd Without Fear. Make sure you go check that out. Use that promo code. Make sure you get you something nice, man. You can get any one of those. All of those designs there, shirts, you can get at that website. It's all good stuff. Go treat yourself, treat your fam, however it goes. Man, that said, woo. Oh man. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into it. So Marvel Studios, man. Marvel Studios came right out the gate. They came right out the gate, baby. I'm talking, they came right out the gate, baby. They came out with all the announcements. So up here you can see they had they had 10 different movies to announce. They had 10 different movies. Not even movies, but just projects, movies and TV shows that are going to come out during Phase 4. And I gotta admit, just wow. I was wowed, because I was like, dude, what is all this? Like, what are you talking about here? What is all this untitled business? But you know, we finally got to pull the wool back a little bit. And we got to see what all this stuff is. Now I'm gonna go through each and every one of these, but you can see between May of next year, you will see between there and November of 2021. These are all the things that we can expect to see, whether it's stuff that's going to be coming to the movie theaters or stuff that is going to be coming to Disney Plus. And we got some information about that as well. But let's go. I want to talk about first things first. We got to talk about my boy Hirsch. We got to talk about my boy Hirsch, because, man, Kevin Feige, he was out here wilding. Kevin Feige called my boy Mahershala Ali up, Academy Award winning Mahershala Ali called this man up to the stage. Mahershala just comes out acting like everything is everything. And I mean, look, he had this big, shit-eating grin on his face. He whipped that hat out with the Blade logo on it, and I was just like, dude, yes, I am here for it. This is going to be amazing. I am so hyped for this. It is not even funny. And I told y'all, I know a lot of y'all are disappointed. I know some of y'all are disappointed. I talked to some of you on Twitter. I talked to some of you on Facebook. I talked to some of you on Instagram. I know some of y'all are disappointed. Y'all thought Wesley Snipes was coming back. Y'all thought it was going to be somebody else. And I told y'all, it wasn't my guy. It wasn't the guy I picked. However, I like this pick. And I knew for a fact Wesley Snipes was not on the table. If Wesley Snipes is in this movie, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, he will be either like he'll be another character. He won't be Blade. Honestly, and what a lot of people are actually what a lot of people are actually kind of speculating now at this point, and I honestly would not be surprised by any of this either, is your boy might just mess around, and his first villain, because I think I forget what issue of Blade this actually happened in. And I don't have it in front of me right now, so I can't really speak to it exactly. But I would not be surprised if it's your boy Jamal Afari. I would not be surprised because they do have some history. I think there was some beef there at one point. It's been a long time since I read that book, but there was some ish going on there, if I'm not mistaken. And I gotta admit, man, I'm here for it. Or you know what? They could do something entirely different. They could just pick somebody else. They could pick any kind of random character if they want to. They could bring back Deacon Frost for all I care. They could cross this bad boy over with Morbius if Jared Leto ain't too busy out here acting a damn fool. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But the thing is, I mean... Or here, wait a minute, let me go back down, and, where'd it go, lost my place, there we are. But they got, our boy is back, he is in the saddle. We've got Blade back in business, vampire hunting, the supernatural elements of the Marvel Comics universe will be coming to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So that is the key thing that I think is of the most importance, that people need to really be paying attention here. This is something very, very big, and they went after. And here's the thing. Most people don't know this. I don't even know if they even talked about this on stage. Mahershala Ali, Marvel didn't contact him. He contacted Marvel. Mahershala Ali did a wild pull-up on Kevin Feige, like looking like he did here in Alita Battle Angel. Look, sitting here talking about some. Yeah, brother, you about to give me yeah, brother, you about to give me that that Blade role. Now, but my whole thing is, I mean, say what you will, but the thing is, I know a lot of people wanted Michael Jai White. I know a lot of people wanted Wesley Snipes back. But here's the thing. You also want a guy who can actually, of course, you're not saying that Wesley Snipes can't act. I'm not saying Michael Jai White can't act. But I'm just saying that you want a guy who can bring a certain level of charisma to a role. And honestly, I mean, I like Michael Jai White as much as the next guy, and I think I said this as much on Twitter. I just don't see him as that guy. Jan Sean Yamuta, I appreciate that. Welcome to Earth's Mighty subscribers, the most elite and illustrious fighting force in the history of YouTube. So so that's my thing. But that's really gonna be it. We're probably not gonna see this for a while because you gotta remember they just announced he was going to be playing Blade. So It ain't happening tomorrow, but the thing is, it is happening, and that's something, a question I get asked all the time is, when is Blade coming to the MCU? I even did a video about it, almost a year ago, I think. I even did another video talking about Blade in the comic books, being an Avenger, and people thought I was talking about Blade in the MCU. People just weren't even paying attention to the fact I'm showing comic panels and talking about issues of comics. They were asking about the damn movie. So yes, people want this. Marvel knows. Marvel pays attention to what people ask for, and they always, almost always, I'll say almost always, deliver. They do everything on their own time, though, but they do pay attention. It's no different than a few years ago when they made the announcement at D23, where they were, I think was it 2012, 2013? They were talking about, Kevin Feige said the most requested movies at the time were Black Panther and Captain Marvel. And you fast forward, we have now had those movies. People are requesting things like Nova, Moon Knight, Adam Warlock. They're wanting Blade. They're wanting Ghost Rider. They're wanting all these characters. And guess what? Slowly we're getting them. People have been demanding the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. And I'm going to tell you right now, baby, we going to get them. We are going to get them because, here, let's see here. Kevin Feige just said, just dropped it like a bomb and was like, hey, by the way, mutants are in the MCU now. Fantastic Four coming to the MCU. We just don't have time to talk about it. That was his whole thing. He was like, we are getting the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. And let me actually rephrase that. He didn't even just say X-Men. He just said mutants in general. So we are going to be that. So I know some people will probably take that as like, oh, that means they're probably not going to do the X-Men. No, I think what he's saying is that mutants as a whole. So that means X-Men, X-Force, Deadpool, like all those movies and projects and stuff that were greenlit but just haven't really gone anywhere. These things are going to happen now. These things are all happening now. And more importantly, I'm not saying that we're going to see an X-Men movie in Phase 4. I'm not saying we're going to see a Fantastic Four movie in Phase 4. But what Kevin Feige, and I want y'all to take this, like literally take this how he meant it. What he's trying to tell you is that the seeds for these things will be planted. Just like with Blade, the seeds for these things will be planted. You will start seeing, kind of like what we did with Black Panther. You introduce these characters in. On someone else's movie or on something on Disney Plus, and then bring them over onto the big screen or onto another movie, and that's how they're going to be doing a lot of this. So you're not going to see the X-Men proper in Phase 4. You're not going to see the Fantastic Four proper in the MCU in Phase 4, but I think we will start seeing characters like we might see like a mutant character, maybe like a villain or a hero, like a one-off where they show up and they get involved in somebody else's movie. Kind of like how you had Nick Fury in Captain Marvel, you had Black Panther in Captain America Civil War, you had Falcon pull up in Ant-Man. You have these characters just kind of pop in and out. That's what I think they're going to do to kind of lay the foundation for this stuff as we move on forward. And I'm here for it. This stuff is giving me life right now. I got notes, man. I want y'all to understand. I got notes. You can hear that? That's a low paper stock. It's not the greatest, but I'm just saying. Also, I want to point out. Real quick, while we got this up here, they didn't have time to announce everything that was going to be in Phase 4, or like even talk about it. Not even talk about it. However, we have gotten the announcements that Captain Marvel 2, Black Panther 2, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, all of these movies are now confirmed and are in varying stages of production, with the exception of maybe Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Captain Marvel 2 and Black Panther 2 are in varying stages of production as we speak. So whether that's pre-production, which is most likely the case, pre-production, they haven't really. I don't think they've started. They haven't started any principal photography, any shooting yet. So don't go looking for anything. But just letting you know, they are in the process of getting these movies made. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 technically didn't have anything to show because James Gunn has yet to finish his duties with Suicide Squad for Warner Brothers and DC. So until he has actually come out and said on Twitter, until he oh my god, ugh. Excuse me, had to sneeze. Until he finishes his directing duties on Suicide Squad, he is not going to commit to anything with Guardians of the Galaxy just yet. He wants to make sure that both movies. Thank you for that. Thank you, Mr. Brooks. But yeah, the he wants to make sure that everything is getting his 100% undivided attention. So I completely respect him for not for not wanting to come and talk about anything that wasn't ready to be talked about. So you got that. But yeah, kind of going back to Blade, though. What is going to be going on with Blade? God only knows. But I'm going to go to right now. Go, here, let me see. I want to see if I can find this bad boy. I'm going to, we're going to, here, wait a minute. Yep, right here. So, if you get a chance, if you haven't already, you can go check out. I did a video about, it was a year ago. How to bring Blade the Vampire Hunter to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You go check that video out. It's a little short video. You can go check it out, and you will see exactly what my thoughts are about Blade and all that entails. I can tell you a lot more there than I probably can right now about some of it. But, I mean, right now as it stands, I honestly think that, man, this is a stacked house. This is a stacked card, man. There's so much stuff they've announced. Real quick, I'm going to go back over to here. We're going to work our way backward. Almost dropped my notebook. Let's work our way backward. Okay, so here, let's see what we got. There we go. Let's talk about Thor: Love and Thunder. Every time I see it, I want to call it Blood and Thunder, but that's just World of Warcraft coming out of me. I used to always play Horde on World of Warcraft, so yeah, Blood and Thunder. I think that's what they said. Anyway, So this movie is going to be coming out. Taika Waititi is coming back. He is going to be overseeing this film. And it comes out November 5th, 2021. This movie is basically going to, it's going to center, I know a lot of people thought that, Thor was going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and he may. God only knows. But he is actually going to be in this, probably he's going to be in this first. But this movie basically is supposed to chronicle, not just Thor's journey, but also Valkyrie's journey. Because now, and I guess maybe I should, God, honestly, if you're here right now, if you've not seen Avengers Endgame, I don't know what you're doing here. You should be watching that at some point in your life, but if you, for whatever reason, I'm just letting you know now, we're spoiling the fuck out of Endgame. But Thor has given up the throne of Asgard, and he's given it to Valkyrie, and Valkyrie, at this particular point in time, played by Tessa Thompson, she has pretty much gone on record and said that she is going to be looking for her queen, and, talking about that actually kind of goes back. Dude, Jason Carlson, welcome to Earth's mightiest subscribers. She is basically, it was implied in Thor Ragnarok that she was, the MCU's first LGBTQ character, and now it is even more so confirmed, because I think there were scenes that were cut out that basically kind of showed that Tessa Thompson and her character Valkyrie and the original Valkyrie, Brunhilde, that they had a thing, most likely. And that was kind of left on the cutting room floor, but now they're actually doubling down on it on this movie, and she's going to be looking for a queen. Now, it gets interesting because there's also another female character who's going to be in this, and it's going to be the return of Jane Foster. Jane Foster is going to be coming back. And one thing I got to say, I got to put some respect on Taika Waititi's name, because he said something that really was near and dear to my heart. He said that while he was working on Thor Ragnarok, that he was reading Jason Aaron's Thor run, and he actually did mention the God Butcher story arc, but he didn't just stop at the God Butcher. He actually read the whole thing. And which is why, when we go back, we always talk about Hela in Thor Ragnarok, the fact that Hela had eerily the same power set as Gore the God Butcher, and the reason why Taika Waititi's been very transparent about this is because he saw it in Gore the God Butcher, and he really loved it. So that's why that's there. He knew they would never let him use Gore the God Butcher, so put it on Hela and cut the check. It's what you do. So yeah. Anyway, that said, he also said that he read The Mighty Thor, which is when Jane Foster took over duties as Thor, and Jane Foster will be back in this movie, and more importantly, she is going to be the Mighty Thor. So there are going to be two Thors in this movie. There will be Chris Hemsworth there as Thor, and of course you will also have Natalie Portman as the Mighty Thor. So I don't know how much further into it they're going to go than that. They really haven't said, and they haven't even really confirmed or denied whether or not the queen that Tessa Thompson, her Valkyrie, is looking for is Jane Foster. You never know. Do we know who she's going to be trying to get after? We don't know. Now, I will go ahead and say, I was really surprised by this move. This is something that I actually talked about a long time ago. Man, so long ago, like on the earliest days. On the earliest days of this channel. God, forever ago. I actually talked about this, and it's a video that has little to no views whatsoever, because it was like literally one of the... it was literally, I want to say, one of the first videos. It's one of the first videos I think I ever made. I'm almost positive. It was one of the first videos ever made, but you're more than welcome to go hunt it down, find it. You will see me at my earliest and most inexperienced, but yeah, it was a video. It was called, here it is. 7 female Marvel heroes we need in the MCU. This is one of my earliest videos. Like I said, doesn't have a lot of views, because this was before I actually caught on as a YouTuber, and most people, they don't really go back in your catalog. They just follow you forward. So unless you're me, I do that, but yeah, whatever. I'm a masochist. So yeah, there was that. But actually, here, let's go back to these picks. Getting these picks. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know. Look, Tessa Thompson's like, yeah, look, we're gonna write that in the script. We're gonna write this in the script. Jane Foster's gonna be my girl. It's what Tessa Thompson's saying right there. Jane's like, oh shit, this is about to go down. But no, there's a precedent for this too, because you got to remember, what was it? Carnilla and Hela are married in the current iteration of the Thor comics. Though granted, it was more of a marriage of convenience, because Carnilla was in love with Balder, and they were supposed to be married, and Balder had to marry Hela because reasons, and for whatever reason, I forget what all was going on there, but Hela was like, oh, hey, technically we never got married, blah, 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 but we still got to do this damn thing, and Carnilla was like, well, I'll do it for you, so you don't have to do it. But yeah, anyway. So, I mean, it's a thing. It's going to be going down. I'm here for it. It's giving me life, man. I'm all about this right now. I love Jane Foster Thor. I don't give a damn what anybody says. I don't care. I'm here for it. But, let's see here. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got up here? Is anything next? Okay, so yeah. Oh, real quick, before we jump into this next one, we're going to talk about Hawkeye real quick. Kevin Feige did confirm that even though Thor: Love and Thunder are meant to be or right now they're slated as the final film of the MCU, Phase 4, it is actually not the case. It's the final film for now. So there's more films. That's what he's based. There's more films and more projects coming out. So There you go. That said, also I see somebody did bring a Beta Ray Bill. I have actually heard rumor that he is going to wind up being in this. He is probably going to wind up being in this movie as well. They make it sound like there's going to be multiple Thors. Like there will be multiple Thors. So yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But that said, here real quick. I guess before we move on to the next thing, here I'm gonna go back here. We're gonna read the. I'll go back and read here some stuff. I see up, my man Lemon Piece, you in here? I see my guy One Above None, Jason Brown. I see you in here. Let's see here. And of course, Mr. Brooks. I saw you in here earlier. Yeah, it's gonna be going down. It's going down. It's gonna be going down. Let's see here. Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all are doing all right here, I guess. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on into it. Hey, you never know, Comic God. You never know. Lady Sif might wind up being Valkyrie's queen. I'd be here for that too. I'm here for all of it. And the Bitter Pill said, wait, they can't do gore and the whole God Butcher storyline, or they won't. No, they can't, because honestly, that storyline is kind of problematic. Not problematic, but I don't mean problematic as in there's something bad about it, but like, it's kind of a grotesque story. I mean, you could probably do it. You probably could do it, and who knows, maybe they will. But the thing is, they've already kind of used elements of that story in Thor Ragnarok, so that's kind of why I'm saying they probably won't do it. Honestly, I think if they use a villain for this, it'll probably be the Enchantress. It would probably make the most sense. But you never know. You never know. Oh yeah, the Thor core. That's another thing. A lot of people have been bringing that up. The Thor core is something that could easily happen. I'm here for that too. Next up on the hit parade. Oh, Drell Bose, I see you in here. So we've got Hawkeye. And this is going to be coming to Disney Plus. This is something that's going to be coming to Disney Plus. This is going to be coming in the fall of 2021. And it's going to be a series. It's going to be a TV series. I don't know how many episodes it's going to run. I know, and we'll talk about WandaVision here in a minute. I know WandaVision is slated as being like a 6-episode series at like an hour apiece. So it'll probably be about the same, more or less. But basically, this whole thing, they brought Jeremy Renner out, and it was basically all about how Clint Barton's whole purpose right now is to train the next superhero without powers. He is trying to train someone to do what he does and be the next Hawkeye. And this whole series is supposed to be about him training Kate Bishop, which I am also here for. I'm all about this. I love me some Kate Bishop. That is my girl. But yeah, no, Kate Bishop, she's going to be the next Hawkeye. He's going to be training her up. I don't know if they'll run the same dynamic where like in the comics as they do in the MCU, where like Clint Barton is Hawkeye and Kate Bishop is also Hawkeye, and it's just one of those things, just like, oh, Hawkeye, there you go. Kind of like what they do with Spider-Man between Peter Parker and Miles Morales. I don't know if they're going to do that or not. But the really cool thing about this, yes, he's going to be training Kate Bishop. We're also going to learn a little bit about his backstory as not just Hawkeye, but we're also going to learn more about where the Ronin persona came from. Like they're kind of implying that it wasn't something he just went to out of desperation, like it was some brand new thing. Like it was something he had worn before. So yeah, so we're going to learn more about that. So I can't wait. I can't wait for it. I am here for all of it. Let's see here. What do we have? Anything else? I don't think we don't really have anything else on Hawkeye. There wasn't really a lot to say. It's going to be on Disney Plus. Go get it when it becomes available. Next up, we're going to talk about is the the Marvel What If animated series. This is going to be something that's going to be coming in the summer of 2021. So I am pretty hyped for this. This is basically going to be, and much like the comics by the same name, the Marvel What If comics, this is going to be something that they do that's supposed to tell the stories of what would happen in the MCU, not stuff that not like it's going to be focused on things that actually have already happened in the MCU, but looking at them from a different perspective. So like kind of give you a case in point. What if, let's say, what if Obadiah Stane We'll just throw out a name. What if Obadiah Stane actually succeeded in taking Tony out of the equation in the first Iron Man? We can use that as an example. What if let's say, what if Loki succeeded in the Battle of New York? We could throw that one out there. And the really cool thing about this, two cool things about this actually, is that every character in this animated series who comes from the MCU versions of them, will be voiced by the actors who played them in the live-action movie. So that's going to be really cool. So that means there's going to be a level of consistency. One thing I'm actually really curious to see is I want to see if they do the what if that mouse did not hit the buttons on the van that let Ant-Man out in Endgame. I would love to see that. Also, I want to see the scene that they originally wrote, because there was a scene that got written out of Endgame where Thanos killed the Avengers and walked up with Captain America's head. They said they took it out because they said it'd be too dark. I want to see that. There you go. Wish list. But that's not the only thing, because if you're a fan of the Marvel What If comics, then you already know this. You know that the narrator of those comics was always Uatu, the Watcher, and we are finally getting Uatu, and it is going to be... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Oh, there we go. It is going to be your boy, Jeffrey Wright. Oh, man, that's my guy. Westworld's own Jeffrey Wright is going to be playing Uatu the Watcher. He's going to be voicing him, and I love... It's such a weird thing, because I never in my lifetime would have imagined his voice fitting Uatu, but I'm here for it now. And if that is the case, I would love to see him do Uatu the Watcher in the MCU. I'd be here for that. I am living right now. I'm living right now for that. So let's make it a thing. Marvel is out here shooting wild shots, and I'm here for all of it. So yeah, that's another thing to look forward to. The Marvel What If, like I said, it's going to be, summer 2021. So there you go. But remember, it's an animated series. It's not live action. Probably would cost too much. Let's see here. Okay, next up on the hit parade, we're going to talk about Loki real quick, because this is yet again another series that's going to be on Disney Plus. Loki, and this one's going to be coming out in the spring of 2021. And the funny thing about this one is this actually banks on a very popular theory about what people thought the Loki series was going to be about. We don't really know a whole heap of a lot, but we do know that it is going to focus on Loki's shenanigans after he got the Space Stone in Avengers Endgame. At the point where they were trying to pull off the heist, get the Space Stone, get the Tesseract, and the whole wacky shenanigans happened, and Iron Man and Ant-Man wind up losing it, all because Hulk comes busting out because Hulk hates stairs, and Loki picks up the stone and just kind of deuces out. That's what they're going to be focusing on. They're going to be focusing on Loki's misadventures with the Space Stone. And I'm pretty sure, like some other things we're going to talk about here in a minute, a lot of this stuff is supposed to tie back into the MCU. All this stuff is going to be connected. So all that bullshit we were told back when Netflix was doing the Marvel shows, were like, oh, these are gonna totally be connected to the movies. Oh, just you wait and see. And it's like, no, they weren't. You're lying. Why you always lying? That's what it was. It was a why you lying. But anyway, that's all you can really say about Loki. There's not much else there. Let's see here. Just wait, 14-0. Trust me, Taskmaster and Hawkeye, they getting a little something. They're gonna get a little action. Just you wait and see. Just you wait and see. Let's see. Lear, let's go into this one. This is the next one up on the hit parade. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Oh my lord, I am living right now. Whew. So fantastic. Okay, so this particular one, Doctor Strange, this was going to be dropping in, May 7th of 2021. This movie is basically confirming, I know everybody was kind of a little bummed out that the multiverse wasn't real because, or at least as far as I'm going to say, I guess I'll spoiler alert for Spider-Man Far From Home. Spoiler alert for Spider-Man Far From Home. Mysterio was lying. Here, wait, was it? Mysterio was lying. He did not come from the multiverse. But that does not mean the multiverse isn't real. The multiverse is, in fact, real. And not only is it real, but your boy, Doctor Strange, is going to have to deal with it. Not only that, but he is going to be getting, a wild pull-up. He's going to be getting a wild pull-up. And it is going to be none other than your boy. And this guy was, he was teased. This guy was teased immediately after the original, the first Doctor Strange movie came out. You're probably sitting here asking, well, damn it, who is he? Who is he? But yeah, it's gonna be none other. Well, actually, wait a minute, burying the lead here. It's gonna be your boy Nightmare. Nightmare is gonna be your boy. Nightmare is gonna be that guy. He is gonna be the villain. What is it, Robert C. Cargill? I remember him saying a ways back. He was co-writer for Doctor Strange, the first one. He said that he wanted to use Nightmare as the next villain, and they're banking on it. And of course, since Nightmare kind of comes from an alternate dimension, this kind of plays into that. And because of the fact that they're using Nightmare, they are also going to be horror elements in this movie. So this is going to be kind of like the first scary movie of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. How much they're going to lean into that, I don't really know, but I would not be surprised if we saw some spooky shit in this movie. I would not be surprised if that were the case. Not only that, and I guess I kind of already buried the lead on this one, so we'll just go ahead and bury it some more. Your co-star for this movie, your girl Scarlet Witch, man, she's going to be doing a pull-up. She's going to be hanging with Doctor Strange, and apparently we're going to learn, Elizabeth Olsen has come on the record and said that we are going to learn more about her character, where her powers come from, and what exactly they're all about. I'm going to go into it right now. I'm pretty sure that Doctor Strange is going to figure out that what she's doing is not like what she's doing isn't so much like random powers, but it is like some kind of chaos magic. That it is in fact rooted in the same skill set that he has. But it just comes from a different place. And I have a sneaking suspicion that that's what's going to happen during this movie. Now, if there's anything else, some wild, wacky shenanigans, if Wanda's going to lose control, whatever, I don't know. I know that Elizabeth Olsen is fully aware. Elizabeth Olsen is fully aware about Scarlet Witch's backstory, her history, the things that she's done. She is keenly aware of House of M. I actually remember watching a video of her a ways back where she actually was talking about the backstory of Wanda Maximoff, and she even talked about how powerful she was and how she did wipe out most of the mutant population. So she is very aware. Trust me, Elizabeth Olsen is out here campaigning to get that movie made. Trust me, if she is probably campaigning harder than anyone in this chat room. She wants it. Trust me, she wants the smoke. She wants the smoke. She wants the smoke. All right. Okay, so we got that one out of the way. Let's what else we got up here? Speaking of WandaVision, the Disney Plus TV series that I mentioned earlier is going to be 6 episodes, hour apiece, so 6 total hours of video to watch. It will have Paul Bettany back as Vision, though Paul Bettany does not understand or know how he's going to come back. Though I have some ideas, it probably will have to do with Wanda. This show is awesome for so many reasons. Because I know Elizabeth Olsen still stands by the fact this is going to have like a 1950s aesthetic, though I don't think she means that in terms of how the movie is going to look. I think, or like the setting, but I think just the style. The style of shooting, the style of filming they're probably going to be using. Maybe that, or maybe it might be some kind of alternate, kind of multiversal thing, because another thing we got to keep in mind, this TV show is going to tie directly into Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which just has all kind of Cthulhu vibes, all kind of Lovecraftian vibes. I'm here for it. If he fights a giant Cthulhu monster, I'm here for it. Cut the check. Just So let's see here. What else we got here? Yeah. So not only is it going to have ties to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, it's also going to introduce, WandaVision is also going to introduce a familiar face. Or maybe not so much a familiar face, but a familiar name. And here, let's go ahead and pull this up. So, Teyonah Parris has been cast in WandaVision to play Monica Rambeau, the grown-up, fully adult Monica Rambeau. This will be her MCU debut as Monica Rambeau. Monica Rambeau, all grown up. She's got the hair. She's got the look. I am here for it. She is giving me life right now. I just want y'all to know. WandaVision is going to be dropping in spring of 2021. So it'll drop probably roughly around the same time, or maybe a little before, a little after the Loki series. So we got that in the bag. So, and the thing that I'm really kind of here for with this, for this is that part of me wonders if, like, in this alternate universe, if she is going to be the Captain Marvel at the time, if they do the whole thing where it's a multiverse and maybe the time frame is different. I wonder if maybe she'll be Captain Marvel, or maybe she'll be like Pulsar or Photon or something like that. But I really hope that when they kick it into full gear and she is actually like in the in the current timeline, on the actual like Earth of the multiverse, I am looking forward to seeing her Spectrum. That I know a lot of people always want her to be Captain Marvel, and honestly, she has outgrown that name over 30 years ago. I feel like it's been like almost 30 some odd years ago that she has overgrown that name. She has had so many names since then, and honestly, I like her so much better as Spectrum than I ever did of her as Captain Marvel, because she really didn't even fit the actual like motif of Captain Marvel. But that said, we're gonna move on over to our next thing. Let's see here. So, Shang-Chi wins. Shang-Chi, which, we know was announced, and we kind of thought this was way further away. We're like, oh, this is probably coming out for, 3 or 4 years. And it's like, no, it's actually a lot closer than you might think. It's closer than some of you may or may not realize. But this movie is going to be titled Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. No, wait, scratch that. Not rings. Rings. It's going to be the Legend of the Ten Rings. Yes. Yes. Oh, man, I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. So, yeah, this is going to be a good one, man. This is going to be... Oh, man, this is going to be so good. I have so much faith in this as a film. Just as a film. I'm here for all of it. They have announced, here, let's see here. They have announced it's going to be, here, let me pull this up. It's going to be directed by a guy by the name of, here, let me see if I can, it's Destin Daniel Cretton. Who is he's Hawaiian, apparently. And the guy, I'm not familiar with his work. With his work. But however, he's done stuff apparently for Tokyo Vice. Like he's directed episodes for, actually it looks like he directed all 10 episodes of Tokyo Vice, which isn't out yet, it's in pre-production. He has done most of the stuff I haven't ever seen, like their stuff was a Short Term 12, The Glass Castle. I haven't seen any of this stuff. I'm not familiar. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not familiar with any of his work. But I'm living for what he is going to be doing with Shang-Chi. That much I can say. Let's see here. Where are we at? Where are we at right now? Let's drop this one down. So, my boy Simu Liu, Canadian Asian actor, he is going to be playing your boy Shang-Chi, and I'm not familiar with a lot of his work either. I'll be brutally honest. I am not woke on your boy Simu Liu. However, that doesn't mean anything. From what I can tell, the guy has been in a lot of stuff. Apparently, he was in The Expanse. He was in the TV series Slasher, which I have watched 1 or 2 episodes of. Apparently, he was on Orphan Black. Apparently, he was on the Taken TV series. I did not watch it. I mean, yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. I'm just not familiar with him. But the thing is, I like the guy's personality. I like the guy's energy. When he was on stage for the panels for the movie, he won me over. I like him. I like his personality. I mean, he just seems like an affable guy, and I think he could really play a character like Shang-Chi. Now that said, every good hero has to have a villain. And let's drop this real quick. And we're going to get out of that. Let's drop that one. Let's talk about your boy Tony Leung, who is going to be playing the Mandarin. Tony Leung is going to be playing the Mandarin. And, of course, they're talking about the Legends of the Ten Rings. I don't know what they're going to do with this. I don't know if they're going to tie Shang-Chi directly to the Mandarin in terms of, because there's an arc of Shang-Chi where he had to kill his father. I don't know if they're going to swap that around and maybe make Mandarin be his father. I don't know if they're going to go that route. I don't know if they're going to go the magical, mystical route with the Mandarin as far as the rings go, or if they're going to go some alien technology route, or if they're going to go... I don't know. Or maybe some mixture of the two. I don't know. I really don't. But I am hyped because Tony... Okay, first off, for those of you who don't know, I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with my guy. My guy, Tony Leung. He was in one of my favorite movies of all time, Infernal Affairs. For those of you who are not familiar with that movie, if you've ever seen the, was it Martin Scorsese that did it? The movie The Departed with Leonardo DiCaprio and Matt Damon. That is the movie that is a remake of. It's a remake of Infernal Affairs. And Tony Leung played the character that Leonardo DiCaprio played. He was the cop who was pretending to be a criminal. And dude, I love that movie. That movie is so amazing. And The Departed, as good as a movie it is, did not do Infernal Affairs any justice. That also said, Chungking Express. I don't know if any of you have seen that, but that's another one of his great movies. The guy's just been all over the place. Tokyo Raiders. Here, let me see. I'm going back a little bit in his Hard Boiled. Oh my God, Hard Boiled with my guy, Chow Yun Fat, dude. I fucking freaking love that movie, and he is amazing in it. So I am just hype that he's in it. It blows my mind that he is in this movie. It makes no sense to me he's actually in this movie. I didn't even think that he would be the guy they would pick for this, and I'm looking forward to it. And honestly, if they do the Mandarin, please do not do the Yellow Fear, Yellow Peril version of the Mandarin. Please don't do that. Please, 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 please do not do that. Kind of do him like he is right here in this picture on the left. Keep him in the suits, just fresh, just looking like a badass. And dude, here's the beauty of it. Kevin Feige also said during this panel that your boy Trevor Slattery, he's still out there. And Mandarin ain't happy. Mandarin ain't happy. Mandarin is not happy at all. Look, matter of fact, look, Trevor's sitting there like, oh shit, the real Mandarin is here. Wait a minute. But no, it's wild. It's wild stuff, man. I'm living for all of this right now. I'm just eating it up. I'm so happy about this. Everything they're doing right now is just perfect. It's magnifique. And now also I did kind of, because I had a picture that popped up a little early. Aquafina, rapper and actress Aquafina. Some of you may know from Crazy Rich Asians. She was also, I think, in the all-female version of Ocean's 11, Ocean's 8. And she will also be in this movie, though we don't know what role she's playing. So there you go. I didn't want anybody to think I forgot about Aquafina. I know she's going to be in this. I'm fully aware. We just don't know anything. And I can't really speculate on who she would be. So you never know. She could be a character from the comics. Could be an entirely new character. Oh, Trevor, you're making it hot, man. You're making it hot, man. You're messing up. Let's see here. So yeah, that movie is going to be dropping February the 12th, 2021, and Trevor Slattery better get the hell out of Dodge before he gets got, because I'm going to tell you right now, the Mandarin is about to pull up, and he is not happy, not one little bit. So there's going to be that. This is the director. This is actually the director I mentioned earlier, Destin Daniel Cretton. This is the guy that's going to be directing the movie. So, like I said, got my pictures got out of order somehow. Anyway. Neither here nor there. Let's see what is next up on the hit parade. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This is going to be a Disney Plus series. Don't really know exactly how many episodes it's going to run. I'm going to go ahead and say that they're probably going to keep these short, just like they're doing with WandaVision. And this is actually exactly what I wanted. I am on record. Go back and watch my, I don't even know if it's even still up, the Black Panther spoiler review that I did. And I've talked about this in various other videos and various other podcasts that I've been on, that I have been desperate for a Captain America's movie, a movie or TV series where it's Falcon and Bucky just doing stuff, just doing things, just doing random and sundry things. I am here for it because these guys have ridiculous chemistry. They have ridiculous chemistry. It makes no sense. It makes no sense, their chemistry, man. Just like, I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. It's too good. It's too good. But this is going to be dropping fall of 2020. Fall of 2020. And we know that Cap, he blessed Falcon with the shield, told him, hey, this is you. It's your turn. Time for you to step up. You got to do big things. I'm putting the mantle on you. It's time for you to go. Not Bucky, you. So this is what's going down, and basically what's happened since then is that, we got Anthony Mackie, we got Sebastian Stan, we got him on the stage. Of course, he's got, Anthony Mackie's got the shield with him. And I want to also point out that during this panel, they played a little video. We didn't get to see this because I wasn't there, but we got to see a little panel. And let me see if I can find the information here on that. Basically, it was a video of Daniel Bruhl, who some of you may remember as Zemo from Captain America Civil War. Remember, he is one of the few MCU villains that has not been killed. And the reason why is because Daniel Bruhl will be coming back as the main antagonist for this series. And what he did is he did a little video package where he basically tells everybody, it's like, hey, I just simply wanted to say hello to some old friends. And literally, apropos of nothing, says, gentlemen, I will be seeing you very soon. And then he pulls out the iconic Zemo mask, the purple mask, and puts that bad boy on. And dude, I'm living right now. Oh my God, so good. So goddamn good. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. Whew. Just saying, man, I'm here for it. I'm here for everything, man. I'm here for it. That said, we do know they haven't started shooting yet. They have started pre-production on it. And it looks like Falcon has not, they haven't confirmed the suit, but Falcon says he has put the suit on. He has tried it on. He says it's amazing. I cannot wait to see it. I am so ready for it. Bring it. Just like I feel like Rick James right now, just like, give it to me, baby. Ooh. Oh, Lord, that's what I feel like right now. But anyways, so yeah, February 12, or not, no, fall 2020 is when that's coming up. It's going to be on Disney Plus. We're gonna get Zemo with the mask finally, and this is probably going to tie into some bigger things that are going on. Go ahead and wouldn't be the show. Can't talk about Anthony Mackie and not cutting the check. So let's just do it. Let's just do it. Next up on the hit parade, we're gonna talk about these Eternals. The Eternals are coming to the MCU. We knew they were coming for quite some time. This is not news. This is nothing that we didn't know. The Eternals, for those of you who are not familiar, the Eternals are essentially, I guess, kind of like the proto-human beings. The Eternals basically were created by the Celestials to protect humanity, to protect the Earth. And basically, they're protecting them from the Deviants, which are like kind of like their offshoot. I don't know if the Deviants... I mean, it would make sense if they kind of played into this particular installment, or maybe they might save that. I don't know why you would. Just go ahead and throw it all out there. But basically, we got a full cast, man. We have got a full cast. And you know what? I'm going to try and get everybody... on here. Let me see here. Okay, so starting from the left to the right, we got Kumail Nanjiani, who's going to be playing Kingo. We've got my man Brian Tyree Henry. He's going to be playing Phastos. Dude, and I just want to say, can we just talk about how almost everybody from the principal cast of Atlanta is getting that Marvel bag right now? Because you got Donald Glover was in Spider-Man Homecoming, may end up coming back in the next Spider-Man movie. We've also got... Zazie Beetz, who technically, this was for Fox. She was Domino in Deadpool, but now that belongs to Disney, so if they do another movie and she's in it, she's going to be getting that Disney money. And then we got my boy Brian Tyree Henry, as he's going to be playing Phastos, and I'm here for it. Now all we got to do is get Lakeith Stanfield in here, and it's over. Look, can we go ahead, hold on, wait. Can we cut the check for Paperboy? Can we cut the check for Paperboy, please? Paperboy, all about that Paperboy. And then we got my girl, Selma Hayek. She is going to be playing Ajak. And I am just, oh God, I'm so here for it. And for those you know, Ajak is pretty much kind of like, you know, pretty much the leader, pretty much like the mother hen of the Eternals. Richard Madden of Game of Thrones fame is going to be playing Icarus, so there's another one there. So you got some money there. In the middle there, the youngin, Leah McHugh, is going to be playing Sprite, and she will, to this day, is going to be playing the youngest MCU superhero to date. So that is going to be happening. That's going to be happening. I'm here for it. And then next up, we've got Angelina Jolie. She had been rumored for so long. Rumors were persisting, then they fell off, then they came back, and then they fell off again. She is going to be playing, and originally we thought she was going to be playing Cersei. She is actually going to be playing Thena. So, looking forward to seeing that. And this one kind of tripped me up because I heard everyone call this guy Don Lee, but I am so used to seeing him in, like, Train to Busan, so I know him as Dong Suk Ma. But his name is Don Lee. I think he just adopted a more American-sounding name because he is doing more movies over here. But he is going to be playing Gilgamesh. I am ready for it. And then, of course, on the far right, we've got Lauren Ridloff, who is going to be playing Makari. And they're doing something a little different here because Makari in the comics is a guy, but they've actually gender bent him. He is now going to be a she. Is going to be a woman, and is going to be the first disabled MCU superhero because the actress who is going to be playing Makari is deaf, and they are writing that into the story to kind of build on that vibe. So yeah, I just want to go ahead and throw this all out here. So yeah, cut the check. I'm here for it. I don't know what else to say, but I'm here for it. I'm digging it. I'm loving it. I'm loving this so much. God, this is so good. It's just so good. And there's still more. Oh, wait. There's more. Let's see here. What else we got? I think this next one's a picture of the Eternal, most likely. Yep. And this is kind of mostly the squad. This is mostly the squad right here. Not everybody, but it's because they're kind of mixing it up. They're not using every character that we are probably more accustomed to seeing in the Eternals. Which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as super woke on the Eternals as some other people might be. And they are on the cosmic side. They are more on the cosmic side of things. But to me, they've always kind of been like, because now, and I'm not saying that Jack Kirby's wrong for this, but remember Jack Kirby created the the New Gods for DC back in '71 when he came back to Marvel. Allergies. Anyway, he created the Eternals for Marvel, which they're kind of the same thing. They're kind of the same thing. Just throwing it out there. They're kind of the same thing. But yeah, they are essentially they are connecting them to the Celestials. I do remember hearing when Richard Madden, who's playing Icarus, was asked about who the Eternals were. He did specifically say that they were created by the Celestials to protect humanity. So they are leaning into the Celestials. So yes, the Celestials will be a thing. We've seen them in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, just kind of teased, but no, they are actually, and technically Nowhere is also like as a giant celestial head. So yeah, there's that. But yes, the Celestials will be in the MCU, most likely. And thank you again for the bless you. I needed that, man. Dude, my allergies suck. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hit the final one, and then we'll do this one. Then we're gonna get into questions. We're gonna get into questions after this. Questions. Next up is Black Widow. And I saved this one for last because there's not really a whole heap of a lot of information on this one. It's probably the least amount of information of anything else. Oh, by the way, Eternals, November 6th, 2020 is when that's gonna drop. So there you go. If anyone's curious, the Eternals will drop on November the 6th. 2020. Okay, so Black Widow, which is going to be coming out May 1st, 2020. We got some confirmation on things. We now know that, yes, Taskmaster, he is 100% confirmed, and I'm fairly positive he's going to be played by O.T. Fagbenley. Because I originally thought, well, maybe they're going to make David Harbour play Taskmaster. But that is not the case. He's actually David Harbour, who is in this movie, some of you may recognize from Stranger Things. He is going to be playing Red Guardian. He is going to be playing Red Guardian in this movie. So he'll be Russian, which is kind of funny considering what Stranger Things 3 kind of revolved around was Russians. But go figure. That said, the other thing is that we also know that Black Widow 2, Yelena, I believe is her name, she is also going to be in the movie. And if I'm not mistaken, here, let me pull this up. Looking. Here, I'm pulling up the IMDb as we speak. Meant to have this up earlier, but it eluded me. Let's see here. They don't have her name. It's Florence Pugh, who is going to be playing, Florence Pugh, who's going to be playing, Black Widow 2. Rachel Weisz, her character's name is Melina, but that's all they really gave, at the panel. We don't really know any more than that. So I can really say yay or nay on anything beyond that. Also, we know the timeline. The timeline of this movie is that it takes place between Captain America Civil War and Avengers Infinity War. So for those of you who are curious, how is Black Widow in this movie? And she is, very clearly dead. We knew it was a prequel, but now we know exactly when. I know originally people thought that it took place during Captain America Civil War or before it. It actually takes place afterwards. I know they are going to tackle Budapest. We are going to learn what Budapest is, whether it's them just going there and having a flashback or just going to be a big thing, because technically Budapest happens before Avengers. So we now got that. We got information on that. That's everything. That is everything that they announced that was of import at the San Diego Comic-Con. There was other stuff with comics, but honestly, there was just so much that I just decided to focus on the movies for this one. But yeah, dude, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. That said, oh my God. Whew, man. Did we cover everything? We covered everything, didn't we? We got everything. Oh, man. Oh, we got everything. Let me see here. Let's go back. Let's see here. Okay, now I'm going to go back. I'm going to hit a question real quick. Marcus in HD says, Black Widow is a Skrull. My own prediction. Now, I do want to go ahead and throw out there that I would not be surprised by this, because technically we do know that the Skrulls can infiltrate. They can infiltrate, and they have infiltrated. So it could happen. I will say that Kevin Feige has gone on record as saying, and I think I talked about this ways back, that the Black Widow movie is supposed to shed some light on things that have already happened in the MCU and some things that are going to happen in the MCU. So do not be surprised if that happens, because who would have thought, spoilers for Spider-Man Far From Home, but who would have thought that, wait. Danger. You've been warned. Who would have thought that Skrulls would have played into Spider-Man Far From Home? Just saying. Let's see here. Jarrell Boza says, wild how Cersei isn't in it. Yeah, I think so too. I don't know if maybe that has more to do with Game of Thrones. Maybe they just don't want to have that character and that name association. It seems kind of like a silly thing, but whatever. Mike Delaney asks, are you covering Leviathan? I probably will, but I'm probably going to wait for it to wrap up because there's too much stuff going on right now. Way too much stuff going on. I can't keep up. Let's see here. What else we got in here? Here, we're going down here. Let's see. One above Jason Brown, one above none. He was saying that's not even covering House of X and Powers of X. Yeah, I wanted to talk about House of X. Powers of X. Maybe if someone asks a question about it, I'll answer a question about it. I don't really know a whole heap of a lot, but we'll see what happens. TJ Ridgway asks, can we get John Cena to play the Thing?
Cut the check.
Do it. You have my blessing. Fast Blackness says, Comic Explained said that the Eternals may lead to the Disney versions of X-Men. What do you think? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. It could. I don't know. I'm just, technically, because it does deal in genetic manipulation, modification. Maybe. I mean, who am I to tell Rob that he's wrong? I'm just saying. I'm not gonna tell him. Let's see here. John Battle says they should make the New Warriors into a movie to bring it down to a people issue with the 5-year snap where villains like the Snake Society or another group come up. Don't be surprised if you see some stuff like that go down. I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. Mike Delaney says, any comments on the Plastic Man movie in development? Honestly, I did not know that, I was not aware that that was a thing. Honestly, at this point, why not? I would be perfectly fine with that. I'm here for it. If you're gonna make a Plastic Man movie, by all means, please do it. Clearly the characters who are not in the mainstream are the characters that are actually making money at the box office for DC. So Shazam, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, those characters have all done really well compared to like Batman and Superman and the Justice League as a whole. So yeah, dude, make Plastic Man. Hell, even though Suicide Squad was a critical flop, it was a financial success. So yeah, do it. I'm here for it. Let's see here. The Casey Johnson says, yeah, they did create the mutants. So yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. I don't know what they're about to pull, because Hickman's about to rewrite the X-Men's history on like a major retcon level. So yes, the Celestials did create the mutants, but I think that's about to change. I would not be surprised if that changed. Let's see here. Let's see. Cameron Payne asks, Blerd, have you read that Big Trouble in Little China? I have not read it, but I've seen the movie. Big Trouble in Little China. Let's see here. Von Sean Fazan says, I missed your thoughts on Blade reboot. I mean, I go ahead and give you the cliff notes. I'm here for it. I'm living for it. Mahershala Ali is great. I like his acting chops, his ability. The man is getting the bag, and I am not mad at him for it. If anything, I think maybe they should tackle some villains we haven't seen in Blade. Maybe find a way to tie Morbius in or something like that, and maybe put him up against Drac. I don't know. Somebody. Comic misconception says, so they gender bending Eternals now. Yes, they in fact are. At least one of them, as far as I can tell. Just Makari. Let's see here. Mike Delaney says, thanks for responding, brother. Love your channel. Thank you. And thank you for loving my channel. I appreciate that. Sebastian Orduz O asks, is Daredevil your favorite character? Yes. Yes, he is, actually. Daredevil is probably, as far as Marvel characters go, he is in my top 5 of favorite characters. And this is in no particular order, so I don't want anybody making it hot. But Daredevil, Spectrum, Black Panther, Spider-Man, and Storm. Those are all my favorite characters. They're all up there. They're like in my top 5, dead or alive. Marcus in HD asks, isn't Morbius being played by Jared Leto? Yes, he is. As a matter of fact, he's being played by Jared Leto, and that movie is going to be through Sony. However, just like with Venom, Kevin Feige has pretty much said that it is up to Sony whether or not they want to allow characters like Venom, Morbius, and so on and so forth be a part of the MCU. So it can happen. It just hasn't happened yet. 14-0 says you have to watch Escape from New York, The Thing, and Big Trouble back to back to back. Oh, we want some Drake shit. Back to back. Yeah, actually, no. Actually, I'll do you one better. You need to watch Escape from New York. You need to watch John Carpenter's The Thing. You need to watch Big Trouble in Little China. And once you're all said and done, watch They Live with Rowdy Roddy Piper. That is my movie. I love John Carpenter. If no one can tell, I'm a huge John Carpenter fan. I love pretty much everything he has ever made. Christopher Wright says, dude, I love your channel. I got one question for you. Why is this dude playing Blade? Does he know any martial arts at all? I mean, I'm sure he's done fight training before. He's been in movies that I believe have required it. And by the way, thank you for digging the channel. I want to say that real quick too. While I got your attention. But here's the thing, and I'm actually about to pull up his history on IMDb. I mean, when it comes down to it, has the guy been in anything that just requires any like significant fight training? I mean, he was in Predators, which I loved. I loved Predators. I thought it was great. And then I'm looking through here. Not really much of anything else where you just needed fight training. But here's the thing: anybody can do fight training. It's not hard. It really isn't. I mean, yeah, would it be better to have somebody that like is a martial artist? Yeah, sure, but I mean, most of your stunts are going to be done by somebody else. So I mean, I don't care about that part because I think here's the thing. It is way easier to teach someone how to fight than it is to teach someone how to act. And not to mention Wesley Snipes, he's too old. I'm sorry, he is too old. I know black don't crack, and I know, yes, he is too old. He's too old to play it, and I'm sorry, but Michael Jai White, if I had to put the two, in an acting competition, I would give it to Mahershala Ali every time. Michael Jai White is always the same dude in just about every movie. Being real. And that's no shade. I love Michael Jai White. He's great, but no. I'd rather see him as a villain in an MCU movie. Just saying. That's your Taskmaster. That's your Taskmaster. Let's see. Have you read Carter Presents asks, have you read Zdarsky's Daredevil run? Not yet. I'm actually kind of behind on a lot of my Daredevil right now because I've been doing so much stuff for the channel. So Daredevil kind of takes a back seat now, but I am going to get to it. It's on my list of things to get into because I think I recently went back and reread the Bendis run. I reread Mark Waid. I reread Kevin Smith's Guardian Devil for the channel. Oh god, yeah. There's a lot of stuff there. I have it. It's in the queue. I'm just ready. I just got to do it. Jarrell Bose says if Sticky Fingers can be Blade, shrug. I mean, that's kind of my thing. Here's my thing, and I'm gonna say something's probably gonna piss some people off. I'm gonna say something that's gonna piss some people off probably. I don't think Sticky Fingers was a bad Blade. I don't think it was a bad Blade. I own the Blade TV series on DVD. I think it was like 13 episodes. I watched all of them. I loved it. I thought it was great. The first episode, the pilot episode, is kind of rough, as most pilot episodes are. But once you get to like the second and third episode, man, the show just takes off. The show takes off. It's great. It even ended great. Oh my god, like they left on such a cliffhanger. I was kind of pissed. But yeah, dude, I'm here for it. I liked Sticky Fingers Blade. I thought he was good. He did a good job. What are you gonna do? Let's see here. Casey Johnson says, I have a random question. Who is responsible for creating the Children of the Vault in Marvel canon? The Children of the Vault. Good question. I don't know the answer to that one. First things first. Wait a minute. Are we talking about... Wait, let me make sure we're talking about the same thing. Are we talking about Borderlands or are we talking about Marvel? Because there are two different things here. The Children of the Vault. Honestly, that is a very good question. As far as I can tell, and this is just doing like a quick Google search. I mean, I see their history on here, but it is so long and convoluted that I am not going to... I can't answer that question. But I will say, things will happen. Things will happen. Let me see here. What's next up on the hit parade? Let's see... Oh god. Pissed off, it's official. I love it. Love it. Jarrell Boza asks, have you read Livewire yet from Valiant? Actually, I'm still behind. I just man, like I said, I'm behind on everything. I don't get to read shit. I've been so busy backed up on X-Men, but yeah, Livewire is it's number 3 in the queue right now. I got the first... I think they just dropped the first trade not too long ago for Livewire. And I think I picked it up on Comixology, so I'm probably going to read that here very soon. It's going to be my next thing. Probably here in a little bit. Let's see. What's next? Comic God asks, how would you feel about Universal doing a Hulkverse the same way Sony is doing a Spider-Verse? Sure. I mean, here's the thing. As long as they could work out a deal where they could still use those characters, if Disney and Marvel could still use those Hulk characters like the Leader or like Red Hulk or She-Hulk, whatever, yeah, do it. Hell.
Cut the check.
Let's see here. Ragnarok's R says, LOL, just noticed the shirt. It's a badass plus. It's badass plus ultra. Yeah, that's my dude. That's a squad right there. Man. That's a squad. You got Todoroki. What, Ida? You got your boy Kachan. And you got my boy Red Riot. Love it, man. It's my shit, man. It's my shit. But you asked, do you think the Hulk will get a movie? Probably not. Not under the MCU banner, as it currently stands. That is part of the deal between Disney and Paramount, is that they can use Hulk in other people's movies. They cannot make solo Hulk movies, which is why Hulk has been getting so many arcs in the MCU and other people's movies. So there you go. Here, let's see. I will say too that another thing to keep in mind is that Kevin Feige has also said this. They already have the slate for Phase 5, so you never know. Maybe by the time that comes around, maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll be a thing. But like I said, it's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. Hard to say what they will and or won't do. I see announcements are getting made, but I haven't seen anything on them. I can't find any information on them, so until I see it, it doesn't exist to me. Just throwing that out. Just throwing it out there. So let's see here. Let's see. DJ Lionheart says, anybody heard about the alien, wait, huh? Oh, the alternate take where Thanos cuts off 2012 Cap's head. Oh, yeah, we were talking about that early. We actually were talking about that earlier in the stream. So, yeah, we talked about that a good bit ago. Universal, not Paramount. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway. George Tinker says Jai White would make a good villain. I think he would. I actually think he would. I mean, he does a good enough job on everything else. Honestly, I mean, if you put him in anything, maybe put him as Blade's mentor. Though I think that should be reserved for Wesley Snipes. I think Wesley Snipes would do better at that. His mentor that he ended up having to piece up. Let's see here. Next up on the hit parade. Christopher Rice says, okay, so the only person that can live up to Wesley Snipes' ability as a black African person playing Blade would be Maurice Crump, but he doesn't have the acting ability, but he way surpasses. I mean, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's true, but here's the thing. It doesn't always have to be that way. Go back and look at The Matrix. And like I said, it just depends on who you have as your fight choreographer. But Yun Wu Ping, he taught everybody there the stuff they needed to know. And that movie is fantastic, and all the fight scenes in it were amazing. So I mean, it doesn't always have to be that case. I know, yes, because people still have a bad taste in their mouth about Iron Fist and Finn Jones, because but I mean, there was a lot of factors going into the fact that that the fight scenes looked terrible on his part, is because he didn't have a whole lot of time to do fight choreography, and I mean, they weren't necessarily. They were literally having him learn the moves like 45 minutes before shooting. So I mean, yeah, and also TV show, so it's not really the same thing. Let's see here. Goo the Guru says he asked Silver Surfer standalone movie. I can see it happening. Let's see here. Wilbur Robertson says Wesley for Whistler. I wouldn't be against it either. I'm here for it. Ragnarok's R asks, now that Thanos has raised the bar for villains in the MCU, who do you think the next big bad should be? Honestly, I think it should be Mephisto. Either Mephisto or Dormammu or Galactus is who I think it should be. Those are my hot takes. Though, also, I would say Annihilus is another one. I always bring up Annihilus. I'm here for Annihilus, baby. That control rod, bring that annihilation wave. You have not seen fades run. You have not seen people get their asses beat until you have read Annihilation. Annihilus was okay. So y'all know me. Y'all know how I always say the barbershop is open. Yeah, no. Annihilus's clippers stay on. His clippers stay on. I'm just going to say it right now. Please believe that. Annihilus's barbershop is on the corner of Come Get in These Hands, and there are no appointments required. There and walk-ins are always accepted. So just believe me when I say that. Then I will say I do think the Fantastic Four will likely be introduced in Black Panther 2. I'm just going to go ahead and say that right now. I would not be surprised because a lot of people tend to forget how connected Carol Danvers was to the mutants in back in the early days of the X-Men Uncanny, because Chris Claremont wrote her into a lot of the story arcs. Don't be surprised if you see the X-Men or a X-Men of some sort show up in Captain Marvel 2. Don't be surprised. But I could easily see the Fantastic Four showing up in Black Panther. I've always kind of said that's the logical way to do it because the Fantastic Four debuted Black Panther in their comic. So it would be kind of fitting if Black Panther debuted the Fantastic Four in his movie. It would just be kind of like a synergy. Will Robinson has, is that near Know Your Role Boulevard, Jabroni Drive? Is down at the end of Jabroni Drive at the SmackDown Hotel. Yes. Cameron Payne says, I wish they would do a Secret Wars animated movie. Don't worry. Secret Wars is in the works. I think Secret Wars is closer than you may think. And probably in live action format. Oh yeah, dude. I can see everything, man. I can see it. It's gonna be great. Wait a minute, Jarrell Boses said Wesley Snipes is Blue Marvel. Drop that cut the check sound.
Cut the check.
Done. It's done. It's already done. Checks in the mail, baby. Checks in the mail. What the hell? Oh my god. Comics misconception, you wildin'. You wildin'. Every time I look up, it's like, movie announced. Like, I don't see any of this shit. Anyways, let's see here. The Bitter Pill says, can we get Shuma Gorath? Just wondering. Because they're doing Into the Multiverse of Madness, don't be surprised if you get at least a wink and a nod at Shuma Gorath. I can see that. I think Shuma Gorath is one of those I really kind of am surprised we haven't seen yet at some point, but I think Shuma Gorath could definitely be like a next bad guy for, yeah. Let's see here. Let's see here. What else we got here? What do we got else? Carter Britt says, I'll crack up a Shuma Gorath is in Doctor Strange too. He probably is. Look, Shuma Gorath will probably pull up. Because they're going to be going through the multiverse. They're probably going to be touching on different aspects of the different planes of existence in the Marvel Universe. So, I mean, it stands to reason Shuma's going to show up. Let's see here. I'm kind of going back a little bit, too, because I know I missed a lot of stuff. Also, I want to say, man, thank y'all so much. Dude, this is probably the biggest turnout I think we've had in a long time for the Blerd Cave. It's making me wonder, should I change the time and the day of the Blerd Cave? I don't know. I mean, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all think that's the case. But you never know. We might. I might have to because things are kind of changing around here. Jason Brown says, we are so close to getting the Midnight Suns. Yes, you are correct. So we got Blade back. We got Doctor Strange. Morbius has a movie coming up, and Sony will probably let him kind of sneak on over. If we can get maybe like Moon... Oh, we got Damon Hellstrom and Satana Hellstrom. They're going to be coming over in the Hulu series. Ghost Rider's going to be getting his own series on Hulu, and those are supposed to be connected to the MCU as well. Oh, my God. Yes, we are getting so close. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Whew. I'm just ready for it, man. I'm ready for it. Dude, y'all don't know, man. The Midnight Suns is my shit. Matter of fact, hold on, wait a minute. I'm about to make somebody mad here in a second. Here, I'm about to make somebody mad here in just a second. Hold up. Y'all think I'm fucking around. So just so y'all know, I ain't playing around. I got this Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 ready to go at a moment's notice. As soon as this is over, y'all know I'm going to be playing some Marvel Ultimate Alliance. And they already leaked that Punisher and Moon Knight, Morbius, somebody else that I'm missing, somebody else I'm blanking on, are DLC characters. Here, wait a minute. Here, let's see here. Where that, Here, wait a minute. Where'd it go? Where was that leak at? Oh, and Blade. How did I forget Blade? So, yeah. That's the leak. That's the leak. The Marvel Knights is happening. It's going down, baby. So I'm going to have my Midnight Suns in the game. So just y'all wait. Just y'all wait and see. Just you wait and see. Ooh, I can't wait. Ooh, man. Y'all, look, this Switch is burning my hands up, man. I gotta put it down. It's hot. Hot. Okay, so, that said. Yep, Blade is on the roster. Seeing Eye Tiger. Blade is on the roster. I knew Jason was gonna get hot. I knew he was gonna get hot. Okay. Let's see though. Let's see. And somebody asked earlier. Let me go back. Someone asked if I was reading Cyberforce. Cyberforce. Lemon Piece asked if I was checking out Cyberforce. I haven't gotten back into Cyberforce yet, but I did hear that it had come back, so I'm definitely gonna be getting on that soon. So Media. Thank you for becoming one of Earth's mightiest subscribers. Yes, thank you. Perfect timing for Gen 13 since X-Men is on hold. Maybe. I mean, Gen 13 was good. Well, we don't know. We don't know where Keanu's going to be in Phase 4. He's still in talks. Let's see here. We're gonna run to about 1:45. I don't want to hit the 2-hour mark again. That was kind of wild. Not to mention I'm starting to get hungry. So let's see here. We can only. By the way, speaking of, real quick before, if anybody's got any questions, go ahead and just start throwing them in there. We're gonna run through them until we get to about. When we hit the 1:45 mark, and we're gonna drop out. But if you get a chance, make sure y'all go by the Twitch channel. The Blerd Without Fear Twitch channel is a thing right now. Matter of fact, I got my boy Blackheart, who is playing Mario Maker right now. My boy Blackheart's playing Mario Maker. I'm hosting him right now on the channel. But I am probably going to be I might be streaming on here in a minute. Dude, my boy's out here killing it, dude. Look at him. The guy's just good. But anyways, I am nowhere near this good on Mario Maker. Because people be wild on these levels. But make sure you go by Blerd Without Fear. It's twitch.tv/Blerd Without Fear. Make sure you go by there and support your boy. We're trying to get to affiliate status. We're at 37 followers. I need 50 to get to affiliate status so we can start making some things happen over there. We're gonna be doing some video games. I'm gonna be playing some Persona 5. I'm gonna be playing some Dark Souls, some Bloodborne. We're gonna be playing some other stuff on there too. Probably gonna play some Digital Devil Saga. Pretty much any Shin Megami Tensei game. Probably go back and play Persona 3, Persona 4. Some other stuff. Probably play some Batman, Arkham series games. Probably gonna be playing some Spider-Man, some Spider-Mans. Gonna be playing some of that. And I'm going to be playing some retro games, too, because we got the SNES Classic over here, and I'm going to right now. It's modded. We're going to be playing some games. They're probably going to play some X-Men Mutant Apocalypse, some Spider-Man, and the X-Men Arcade's Revenge. Just throwing it out there. Maybe some Maximum Carnage to see how angry I'll get before I turn the goddamn game off. Anyways. Yes, sir. That said, Let's see here. Let's go back in here. Let's jump in on these questions. Let's see. DJ Lionheart says, would you still buy Avengers Project seeing how much hate it is getting? I'm probably going to get it. I mean, my morbid curiosity is going to get the better of me, and I'll probably wind up playing it. My only problem with it is, and I know I don't talk about video games very much on the channel, but I am very much against games as service. I do not like them. Games like Destiny, Anthem, I want to like them, and I have played Destiny. I played Destiny for a good bit. But my thing is, and it's the same way I feel about games like MMOs, I don't like playing the same one game over and over and over and over and over again. I like playing different stuff. I like to mix it up. I like to try different things. I like to play different things. So that's one strike against it. Then also games of service is like, I just don't have time for their shtick, the loot boxes and all the, hey, let's get you with these wild microtransactions. No thank you. No thank you. I don't want it. Let's see here. Willard Robinson asks, do you think Keanu Reeves would make a good Moon Knight? I do. I actually think he could play Mark Spector better than most people. I'm here for it. I think I've said this in the past, too. If Keanu Reeves is to play Moon Knight.
Cut the check.
I'm just saying. I would support a Keanu Reeves Moon Knight movie.
To this day.
I'm just saying. That's how I feel. Let's see. Gillavile says, searching for the Twitch channel right now. As a matter of fact, here, I tell you what, if y'all want it, I'm going to, here, wait a minute. Copy. I'll drop the link. The link is in there right now. You can check the link right there. Link is in the chat. You can go check it out. Probably should have dropped it in there earlier, but it's there now. That's all that matters. Let's see here. Yes. Thoughts on The Witcher, Ragnaroks are asked. My thoughts on The Witcher are this. Hurry up and get here. Dude, I love The Witcher. I'm so feeling it. I'm ready for it. I love what they're doing. I like Henry Cavill. I like what I'm seeing so far. I'm loving the visuals. I'm feeling it. Just give it to me. Like the second they, I know a lot of people were kind of upset because we didn't see the two swords on his back at all times, but they've already said that the swords are on the horse Roach, which Roach is theirs, and yes, even better. I think they're kind of focusing more on Yennefer of Vengerberg, which I'm all for because she is my boo thing at all times. Her skills is paying the bills. But yeah, I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. I love the dark look. I love the way he had the look where he was like using, I guess he was using like some of the, like his potions and stuff. I forget they have like a specific term for it, but you know what I mean. Lemon P says, Young Justice got renewed considering she's popping up on Young Justice's book. I hope we get Naomi McDuffie on the, on the next season. Yes! Yeah.
Cut the check.
Yes, sir. I want it. Give it to me. Just give it to me. What? Give it to me, baby. Ooh. And I guess it kind of helps. I got the kind of red and orange in the background. It actually kind of helps out a little bit. Need to do something with that. Let's see here. Yes, sir. Let's see. Comic God says, do you think that any movie has the potential to surpass Endgame's box office record? Another Avengers movie. But we won't see that for a while. Kevin Feige has said that we won't see an Avengers movie for a while because that arc ended with Endgame. So we won't. There's no Avengers movie on the slate for Phase 4 so far. He said that right now they're focusing on building up the new crop of heroes. So that's what we're probably going to see. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Limpy says also we got Watchmen, Witcher, His Dark Materials. Do you think any of these new bigum shows becoming the next Game of Thrones? If any of them can do it, I think it's going to be The Witcher. I think His Dark Materials has a really good shot at it too. I'm so here for His Dark Materials. Y'all don't know how excited I am about this show. Like I'm feeling it right now. Also, we can't forget my other show, Dark Crystal. The Dark Crystal is coming back, and I am feeling it. Oh, Dark Crystal looks so good. And then the Watchmen, we did the live reaction yesterday. I'm feeling that one too, man. I think any of these could do it, but the one I think has the best chance is probably going to be either The Witcher or His Dark Materials. I think those are going to do it first. But they're the front runners to me right now. Let's see here. TJ Ridgeway says, I need Mandarin to pull up on this fake with all the smoke and the meringues like right now. Talk about Trevor. Go pull up on Trevor. Yes. Be like, oh, wait a minute. These rings, homie. These rings. Let's see here. What else we got on here? Let's see. Oh, yeah, nah, dude, that's what he looks like, dude. Henry Cavill does kind of look like Legolas, like, but beefed up. This is what Damian Lude was talking about. Cyborg Man says Avatar 2 will beat Avengers Endgame. Yeah, it might, but the thing is, I think Avatar's kind of fallen off. I don't think it has the same kind of cachet that it had when it first came out. I think people kind of, like, because it's been so long, but you never know. I could be wrong, and I like being wrong. I'm actually perfectly okay with being wrong. But yeah, Sebastian Ardu says Dr. Doom and MJ are getting ongoings. So is Lois Lane, if I'm not mistaken. I'm here for it, especially Dr. Doom. I don't really follow MJ that hardcore, but I mean, if she's doing something interesting, I'm here for it. So yeah. So there you go. I got you, Sebastian. I kind of missed it. I kind of got lost in the shuffle. Okay, now that being said, I think that is going to be the show. That's going to be the show, so.
Cut the check.
I want to thank everybody that was in here, that was hanging with me. Everybody, y'all made it amazing. I thank y'all so much for coming in here. I was kind of worried that hardly anybody was going to jump in on the stream because we were doing it kind of at an off time. Do y'all like this time? Do y'all like this time slot? Do y'all prefer the, like the later, like in the day streams? Do y'all like that better? Do y'all like it when I stream later in the evening? Because if you do, then I may seriously consider changing because my wife no longer is off on Saturdays, so it's kind of a hassle and a pain in the ass. I don't want to say pain in the ass, but it's kind of like a hassle to like figure out what to do with my 3-year-old and keep her occupied while I do a stream, and she is so loud that there's no way she stays in here while I'm streaming at all. So that being said, yeah, if y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Also, real quick, don't forget to go check out the Twitch channel. That is, remember, is twitch.tv/Blerd without fear. Go check that out. I'll actually probably be streaming something on there in a little bit. Maybe. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Also, don't forget to go check out the TeeSpring. Make sure you go hit up teespring.com/stores/Blerd without fear. Make sure you use promo code BWF Summer so you can get 25% off your entire purchase. I got new shirts up here. We got the old joints. We got the old Blerd Marvel logo. We got the original Blerd Without Fear Word Bubble logo. We got the Run the Fade shirt. Got the Blerd Core. We got the Earth's Mightiest Subscriber t-shirt. And we got the I Like My Comics Explained by Blerd Without Fear shirt. I'm making it hot right now. And we've also got the Blerd Club shirt, which is the newest shirt that we just put up on there. So make sure you go check it out. We're gonna be doing it big. Make sure you go use that promo code, get that 25% off. We're gonna be running the sale until the end of July. So July 31st is when it will end. Is exactly when it will end. That said, I want to thank everybody that was here. I love you guys. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. I love you all 3,000. And in the immortal words of Kenny Omega, good night and goodbye. Bang! Plus Ultra. I'll see you all next time.
Soundscapes, what my dreams on. Gotta put my team on. Change for the beginning like a season 2 theme song. Cold world, keep warm, you've been warned. Crazy when they quote lines, and it's one of mine. This just the beginning of my story, like once upon a time. I'm waiting for the sun to shine through these dark days, showing them how to persevere the smart way. Never let them tell you what you can't do. Waving guns in your videos, boy, that ain't you. Gas them up like they flame, but it ain't true. I elevated, not the same dude. I paint the sky blue. They say you ain't like them other guys in the clouds. With my love, she my lady butterfly. Here's a tune till you reach the moon. Last lullaby, what am I? A mortal man trying to nullify stereotypes. I write answers, certified spiritual flow. I said hello from the other side. I revised other styles, made them urbanized. Word to wise, grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple eyes. You can't see me, you Stevie, wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie and make it look easy. Man, dream on, yeah. Dream on, dream weaver, dream weaver.
Keep dreaming.